So the thing is like this. So this 2 hour video that we are going to do today, it may take 10 to 15 hours to understand. So when you perform the lab, when you check the code, maybe it will take maybe 15 to 20 days or maybe 1 month to understand the code, what type of code that I'm going to explain today. It's a big and it's a huge thing that we are going to do today. And anyways, whatever code that I have that I'm going to upload in today's recording and the same for the like day 5. So once you check those code, and suppose if you want to create your own own functions, definitions you want to add in the code, you are free to do that. So if you understand that, okay, this is the code, this block is doing this, so next time you can add your own block as well. Like that, you can edit, modify the code as well. But yeah, to understand this particular code, to modify it, maybe it will take 2-3 months if you start from today. Itself, to understand what we are going to do today, it will take at least 10 to 15 hours. Means when you perform the lab, then whatever steps that I'm using, you watch this particular recording, you again watch it like 3-4 times. You can watch it, you can bookmark the video as well. So at what time, what lab task I have performed, because today we are going to perform good amount of lab. All right. So as you can see here, the agenda I have just mentioned like is like generic mention that more toward post method, that we post means that we want to create the object, and then playing with SDWAN templates. Inside SDWAN template, how we can view the template, how we can create the template, how we can delete the template. And then there are some PIP tools, from where if you install in your laptop, you can take the entire SD-WAN backup and all those things. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to start with the smaller one. I have one folder and I'm going to upload that folder. The folder is day 5, and inside this day 5, if you go inside this day 5, two folders are there, but the folder that you can see here, this section, this is important. So I'm going to upload entire folder. In this entire folder, you can see so many programs, correct? And there is one folder for template. So this is the template in the JSON format, and there is one other template related to vmanage, but vmanage CLI is here. So this vmanage template is just for your backup. It will not do much of things, but whatever arrangement you can see here in the folder, you can same as it is, you can copy somewhere and you can run the functions that I'm going to show you today. Okay, so let's start with one of the nice thing that we have inside the SD-WAN, and that nice thing is uh, application aware routing. So you can see here, let me increase the size if I can increase it, so you can also let me increase the view. So first of all, I'll start with a interesting and uh, day-to-day activity we are using with respect to application aware routing policy. So you can see somewhere you'll find that we have monitor app route stats. So let me show you that how you can play around with this. So I can go to day 5 folder, and inside day 5 folder, I'm inside the SD-WAN Python REST API. Obviously, if I want to run this code, I need my vmanage to be connected. So I have one lab here. Let me go quickly and connect with the vmanage. And I'm connected with vmanage. In this vmanage, I don't know if I have the app route policy enabled or not. So better I can log into the dashboard and I can go to the policy section. I can activate that policy. But the other option we have, that we can activate, deactivate from our program as well, correct? So let me go here and let me show you this program first, and then if I do not get any input in the program, then I'll go and activate that policy, app route policy. By default in this lab, it is not activated. All right. So what you can do, Python and then monitor app route policy, you can always go and check the help section in this program. So here you can see that we have three fields. App route fields, what are the fields we have in the application aware routing? Then app route report, this is something that will be topmost usable thing for you, because maybe you want to show the management or the team that, see, this is the application aware routing report. Okay, and you can generate the report in the notepad or the Excel, etc. Then you have the app route status. So a status you can see for all the tunnels. So first of all, let me show you the smaller thing. You can go to app route and the fields. Always go and check the help section as well. So if you have any thing after that, it will show in the help. That in that manner we have the program. Oh my god! Someone has deleted my files from the drive. Just give me 1 second. Recording. And let's continue. Okay, so here you can see that what are the fields we have that we can generate the report for. So we have the device, local system, source IP, destination IP, loss, latency, jitter, all those parameters related to application aware routing, correct? Now next very important thing that we want to do is to check the report. So I can go and check app route and report, and you can see here in the help section that what type of report you can generate. So here you can see that you can go and create the report like this. You can go and give the hub list. So let me go and do that. I can go and give the hub list. I have one file there, YAML file with list of. So actually I have one file. So let me quickly show my folder here. In this folder you will see one hub list. So what does it mean? That here I have given two IPs, but suppose if you have more IP and you want to generate for more IPs, you can go here and then you can give system IP and say 10.3. This is one of the branch IP. Then I have one more IP, that's 10.3.0.2, but these are the branches, and the name you can see here is the hub routers. In my hub I have these routers at least. All right, so I can go back here and then I can go and give the name. What's the name? Hub underscore YAML. Yeah, you can ask.
That IP, that IP for IP, one of the IP last update you did not put.
Yeah, sorry for that. Thanks, good catch. Okay, so hub list dot YAML. Now you will see that it is asking, please enter a start date, year and month and date. So 02, and today only I have started the lab. So I will do one thing. I'll give 19 for example, or maybe you can give 18 as well, 18th of February, and then the end date I will give 02 maybe 21. Okay, so 18 to 21, and then I'll go and press enter. So oops, yeah, I have put 21 and seems it was not taken. Maybe that was out of range, but no problem. So then you go and press enter, and then you can see here in the bottom that created a report of average app router stats for tunnels between hub router and a spoke. Okay, so now if you go here to the folder from where you are running this program, you can see you have two report. Okay, so one report you can see for hub and one you might see for the spokes. So let me increase there. Now here you can see that hub sites. uh, because I have given house site as a branch one, so that's why it is taking that as well. But you can see clearly the point here is to check these items here. You can see these items, you can go and check. So what's the loss, latency, jitter, and good thing here is that you are getting all those information in nice Excel format, correct? Like this. And you can see the date as well. Because anyways, I started the lab on 19th, so that's why it is not showing 18, 19, 20, etc. But you can see, nice report. Any question on this?
No, no, Ratnesh, we are good.
And then you can see the other report as well we have. This is the tunnel stats. So it is showing the tunnel stats as well, I think. See. Okay, so that's
This
the,
is
yep,
this is only for IPsec tunnel, is it? Like, or
it's for IPsec tunnel, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So you can see that it generated two files, 612 and 614, and one is for tunnel and one is for entire stats. And one report is actually quite big, and it's robust, where it is showing you, anyways, it's showing you which tunnel is there, what color is there, what branch size, and then loss, latency, jitter, because they are using API. So that's why we are getting result in this nice format. Now there is no CLI that can give you such type of results, correct? Okay. All right, so let's move on and let's check our next agenda here that we have in the course. I want to show you this particular section, that playing with Cisco SD-WAN template, view the template, create the template, delete the template, etc. Uh, I have created two different type of program. So first of all, I will show you one very important and good program, and then I have one complete big package type of program. There also I will show you the template. So let's start with the smaller, and I want to mark you. So when you watch this recording, what template you can see here I am highlighting, so it will be easier for you when you watch that. Whatever name that having template, so create bulk template, create template, delete template, generate basic template. This is in .sh, some script. We don't need this, but get template. So you have four program: get template, delete, create template, and bulk template. Okay. All right. So once you watch the recording, you can check these very important program. And good thing about this that you are free to do modification, edit, and all those things. Okay. So let me quickly show you any of the program, and suppose if you want to see here, let me quickly show you this, the differentiator here. So we know about this top. In day one I have covered that. Then you have to create the session with vmanage. That's the session. So up to line number 1 to 26 is that is defined. You have to do with all the programs. Now these things that you're saying, it's not required because this is commented, so I can remove that. Now you can see that actually you have to understand only few lines, only these 4 or 5 lines, correct? And it's very easy because say the last line here you can see in the bottom is the main function. It is the way that you are running this program, you know. So this is nothing. Here what you are doing, simply you will go and give the vmanage IP, you will run the script. But the logic you have for this program is this 4 or 5 line. So what it will do, first of all, with open, it will go and open a particular file in the JSON, that particular file that you are going to give as an input. Okay, so because you want to create the template inside the vmanage, for example, NTP, BFT, whatever, I'll show you all those things. So it will go and it will take this particular file as a payload. This is the most important thing here. So the method that we are going to use for creation is nothing but the post. Let me highlight here the post. This is the method. Now either it's a get or post. There is one difference. In post method, you have to give the payload. What is the payload we are using here is a JSON data. Now this JSON data, from where it is coming? It is coming from this field here. You can see. So you already have one folder. You can see here, we manage cloud feature template. Inside that, suppose if you want to create NTP, let me quickly show you the payload. This is the payload. So once you run this program, this whatever coding we have inside this NTP folder, that will get created inside vmanage. So what are the things we have here? This is very easy to understand. First of all, the name of template. So API NTP. I'll go and give the name, say for example, Sam and Ishwar. That's the name we have, API. That's the NTP template name. So you have defined the name. Then version is 4. NTP server prefer, if you want, you can give that. What's the source interface? You can go and give that source interface. What's the VPN value? You can go and define the value. Now I will show you this exact thing inside vmanage as well. Okay, so if you go here and if you go to the template, if you go to the feature template, and suppose you want to create a template related to NTP. So vEdge cloud, let me select one device, vEdge cloud, and then I want to create NTP. So see, in the NTP, what are the fields you have? You have to go and give the device type. That's very important. Then template name, description. Now if you go here and check, you have to go and in this program we have defined as a vEdge, but we'll see that. So you have to go and give the template name, and if you oops, if you check here, you have the template description as well in the bottom. Okay, so you're giving the template name, you're giving the template description. Then you have to go and define the server. In server, if you have any new server, you can go and give C, host name, authentication key, VPN ID, version, source interface, prefer. All these things you'll find here in this payload. Everything you have to define, or actually this payload is already there. You can use it. So each and everything that you're seeing there, already you have here. What you need to do, remember in JSON we have two fields, key and data. This is the key, and here you have the data. So whatever data you will feed here, that will automatically populate inside the template. Okay, great. So let's do it. So I can go here and I want to create one template, and I can go and start this, create the template, and the address is 198.168.1.10, and then I should have to give the JSON file. So if you go here and type help, you will get this string. So it will tell you that how you have to run this program, and then we can go here and we can give the host name 198.168.1.10, and then you have to go and give the JSON file. The JSON file, now it's up to you. The JSON file that you are giving, so I'll do the one thing, I'll go and give ntp.json. Okay, enter. So now it will do connect, and you can see here ntp.json successfully deployed to vmanage. So that means if I go to the place and if I go and search, say I have given the name as Ishwar and Sam, so I should get that. Let me check this. Let me refresh this page first, because see, we have this NTP Sam Ishwar got created for Edge Cloud, and you can see this, you can edit this, there's no problem. So these fields are there, but if you go and change, so VPN is 0. Now if I do one thing, if I go here, oops. So if I go back, oh, where is my NTP? I think I have two files. So here you can see the VPN is 99. If I go and put 99, and I can go back here and the server address, if I can go and give the, let me close this file unnecessarily. Two files are open. Let me quickly close this. Yes, yes, yes. Hmm. One second. Okay, ntp.json. I have that. Oh, I have three files open. I don't know. Okay, later on I'll go and close. Hmm. Okay, no problem. Let's continue like this. Later on I'll. So here you can see I have given the this as a 99, and then I want to change the NTP server. So let's see here. I can go and click edit. NTP is variable. NTP server is variable, means when you push this template, it will ask you, and it's actually good, you know. So you can create these things as a variable as well. Okay, you can see the variable if you want to create as a variable. So VIP variable in NTP server VPN. Okay, so you can go and check here the VPN, and you can see the VPN here is not, it's a default actually. It is not a variable like this NTP server VPN. So it's okay, no problem. It's up to you that you want to create is as a variable or you want to create is as a value. Now let's go back here and let's delete this. I don't want. So I can go and delete this. The moment we are using this GUI to delete, but you can do this with program as well. So now we can go and create, and you can see the speed. You can go here, refresh the page, and you can go and check that. Now this is something that you have to go and you have to spend time that how we can play around with the data, because anyways as a architect, as a design engineer or implementation engineer, you have to put those values, correct? So this is one of the thing that you can see now. So this way you can create one feature template, correct? But maybe um, in the organization, maybe if you have to create 20 or maybe 15, 30, 20, 25, 30 templates at a time, means all the feature template at a time you have to create. Then what you will do? So for that, we have one more program that's name is bulk. You can go and run this bulk and just give the IP. What it will do that in our folder, you can see I have AAA banner, BFD, BGP, bridge, DHCP, IGMP logging, multicast, NTP. All these templates will get created automatically inside the vManage. So it's like one-time hard work that you can go and change the variable, play around with the variable. But once your program is ready, click enter and done. Correct? Now you can see that we have one error with NTP because this is already there. Since this template was already there, so it will not create this obviously. Apart from that, now if you go back And if you go and check the API, the name of the templates are starting with API. See, API PIM, IGMP security. Everyone is created at 21st February 627. You can see the date. Within 1111 second, all these feature templates called created. If you do it manually, obviously it will take time. Correct? All right, guys. If you have any question, feel free to ask.
So uh, after this is created, that's when you want to attach it to a device, you can go in and change the variables, the values.
That's right. So then once you have the feature template, you know the main thing we have is the feature template in SD-WAN. So then you can go and create the device template, and then that device template you can call all these feature templates and you can attach it. If you want to do this via the program, I am going to show you that as well in coming 10-15
Okay.
minutes. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
And Ratnesh, do we have any way to create even CLA template as well? Or
If you are creating CLI template, then I guess then you know what is there. You just copy paste that configuration to CLI
okay, no, no,
because
no. Suppose like
yes, there is
True,
a
true.
yeah,
way. There is a way. So what we can do that the CLI configuration we can put instead of JSON, we can put in a file and then we can upload here as a post as a data method. So yes. So here what we are doing, you can think that we are creating 20 CLI templates. It's a feature template, but you can think like this. Why? Because anyways the program is uploading all these files. So instead of all these files, if you have one CLI file that you can upload there, there's no problem. Correct? So
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
we can create it. Yeah.
So, so for this list, does it consist of all the feature template that we need, or there is more?
This is not all, but most of the things are here, like PIM,
Oh,
OSPF, OMP, NTP. You can see the system as well, security. It's not 100% all, but yeah, if you do little bit of digging, you will get the JSON file. I can give you the JSON file for all the
so
feature templates and all. Today only
yeah.
I'm going
So
to show you that how you can generate.
okay.
So from vManage itself, you can take a backup as a JSON. You got my point?
Oh, okay. So
Mhm.
if you go to the vManage, you can create, you can take a backup and put it here.
Yes,
Whatever
yes,
feature
yes,
template that you don't have, you
yes,
can
yes.
get it and put it here.
That's good question. Let's do it first. So I have some other things to show you, but I want to show you this first. For that, I need to disconnect my VPN because actually I don't need to do that. What you need to do in your laptop. So once you are here, there is one package called pip install SAS3. That's the, or you can do Cisco SD-WAN. But this is the name. And anyways, I'm recording, so you can see this. Install SAS3. Oh, sorry, I install spelling is wrong. So install. One second, let me correct that. Yep. So you can do this pip install SAS3. If you do that, because I have connected with VPN, let me really quickly disconnect my VPN and let me show you the steps. Okay, so you can go and check this. Warning, you're using pip 20, you should use this. So let me show you this thing first. And so there is online WebTeller tools from where you can take the backup. So if you go and check Cisco SAS tray something, and yeah, here you can see this SASTR something, and it will come here and oh, it is pointing to DevNet, but no problem. You can go to the GitHub. This Cisco underscore SD-WAN is the name, but I think pip is there, so I can go and check pip and SASTR. This is spelling. You can see Cisco SD-WAN is the keyword. So you can go here and you have to do pip install Cisco-SD-WAN. Okay. So we can go and do pip install Cisco and then SD-WAN. If you do this thing, so then it will go and install. In my laptop already it is there, so it is telling that already satisfied. Once you do that, okay, then this tool will give you option to do take the backup, upload, etc., etc. So now what you can do, you can go to the Python and then you can check the SD-WAN. What was the name of the install? So the name, either you can use Sastry or you can use, let me see the site here. So then you can go and use simply SD-WAN version like this. So let me quickly connect my VPN quickly. And let me give the credentials there. Here it ups. Okay. Now you can go here and you can put this. So I'm connecting my lab. Once we are here, then what you can do that you can go here and you can check simply. So SD-WAN help. SD-WAN is not recognized as a program. Wow, no problem. I'll show you other way to do this. Let me quickly check if I can have that. I just want to check the reference how it is. Oh, SD-WAN version. So do I am using correct SD-WAN and version? It is not recognizing SD-WAN at this point of time. Let's see. So what I will do here, again I can go. I'll show you both the ways that you can run this program. We have ways to run this program. It is telling that SD-WAN help. Once you do this thing, it will give you all these options. Here you can see that you have option to upload, download, and all those things. So let me try other way to do this. Python SD-WAN help. Let me disconnect the VPN. What you can do that you can go to the GitHub. It is strange that it should work. Like if you do pip install, maybe I don't have proper Python package install in that particular location, but it is working fine. If you do pip install, it can work from any CLI actually. Let me do one more time pip install. I can see that I have this package and SD-WAN. Okay, no problem. So other way is this, that you can copy the code. See, you can go to this link. It is devnet sastry, and you can go and you can go here. Then you can open your git bash shell. You can paste that. It's telling a sastry already exists and it's not empty. So I have already downloaded this, but this way you can go and download it, correct? Now then you can go and check where it is. It should be inside this folder. So I can go here. I can open one more folder here. I can go to the documents. I think I should go to the C drive and the this PC users. And then I should go to SAST. So I have this folder. What I'll do, I'll simply copy this to our day 5 so I can upload. You can go and put this folder here. Okay, once you have this folder, you should have the Python files as well. So you want to run that program. Oops. So we are inside 5. I can go here, I can copy these files. You can go and copy, and then you can put Python, because I want to run this Python. So I can go and paste. Here you can see that you have the SDWAN and SAST, both are actually same. So now I can go here back one step, and now I can go to this folder, and then I can go and run Python and then SDWAN and then help. Now can't open the file SDWAN. What file is this? I should give sdwan.py because I don't have the VPN connection, so it will not give you the result. I need to connect the VPN, but your program is working. You can see like this. Now for result, I have to connect with my VPN. So let me go and connect with my VPN, and then I need to give the credential. So you can go here and you can connect this. Once you're here, then go back to your program. See what this program can do. Once you run this program, you have to give the username, password, port number, etc. Then you have to give the task. Inside the task, you can take the backup, restore, delete, migrate. These 4 things you can do. Basically, we are using this to take the entire vManage backup, and even you can restore as well. So 1 year back, we have one task that we want to migrate vManage cloud from Azure to AWS. So then we have taken the backup from the Azure with the backup function, and then we have restored to the Azure. So all those things already populated to that, and within 1 hour we have done that. Okay. It's a powerful tool. Apart from that, you can see the delete option you have. You can delete it, and then you have the migration option as well. You can migrate it as well. The good thing about this program is that you can go here and you can check uh, the task. So let me quickly show you that how you can run it. So once you are here, then you can go and then you can use the keyword say backup. Okay, once you give this backup, so that's the task. You have to choose one task out of this, and then you have the argument. And there is good amount of arguments you have, so better you can go and check the help. So when you can do the backup, you can see the long list where you want to take the backup. What's the directory or the default directory? They have default as well. Then when you are taking the backup, in that backup you want to take all backup, you want to take policy backup, policy definition backup, policy vh, policy cs, template, feature template, what you want. If you want to take the backup for all, and if you want to see the log as well in the screen, you can use the verbose keyword. Click enter. Now what it will do, it will go and take the backup for each and everything. Okay, so I think this keyword, it is not taking backup all, and I want to see this as well over the screen. So let me see this, if I can go and use verbose. That was correct, I think. Mhm. Or you can do, I think, like this. You can use this verbose first and all. Let me see. Okay, I'll do one thing. You can go here and you can see the verbose backup all. Yep. See, it is working in this way. So in the again in the recording section, you can you can copy this command. It is asking about the vmanage IP. I'll go and give then the username and the password, and now you will see it is taking the CFS RFS configuration backup, vmanage, vsmart, template, all policies. Means it will go continue for 5 minutes, because in our lab setup we have less configuration and all, so it will not take that much time. I think within 2-3 minutes it will get completed. But the good thing about this is that it is taking the backup for the JSON formats as well. Okay, so once the backup will get completed, then you can go here. You can go to SAS tree, and it is by default it is taking the backup in the backup folder. So it will create one folder for you called backup, and there it will put everything. Let me see. Yeah, see, you have to go to this folder where I have the program, and then you can see the data folder it has created. Once you go there, you have the backup and the date timestamp. Once you go there, you can see still it is going on, but you can see the certificates, device conf, device template, feature templates that we are looking for, correct? But I want to complete this, and then I will open the feature template. Once I'm inside the feature template, Sam, this is the thing you are looking for.
Yes.
See all JSON file. So you can,
Yeah.
oops, sorry for that. So we are here, and we are here, and we are here, and we are inside the feature template, and we can go to the SNMP, and I can go and open like this, see. So let's do this thing. Let's add this SNMP in our template. Okay. So I'll do one thing. I'll go back here. I will copy one or two example is enough, I think. So I'll do one thing. I'll open the other side as well, where we have the feature, where we have the other program. So I can go here. I don't want to disturb this folder. Okay, but as per program, if you want, you can change the name, and you can direct the direct that requirement to that particular folder. Means it's up to you where you want to direct. So do I have SNMP? I can see the SNMP here. So what I don't have here in this list, I just wanted to use that, and that I can put here just for example. So BGP was there, DHCP, I think DHCP, and you can see this is also using APIs. You can see all APIs and all. So I think oh, these are our actually we have created, correct? Whatever API you're seeing here in the backup, you can see we have created just now. Okay,
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
no problem. So they are taking those backups as well. So uh, let me take anything that, so for example, all SNMP basics. I can copy, and I can go to the other file here. I'll put here in outside the folder here, because then I will give redirect our program to this particular JSON. Okay, so the name is all SNMP basic. Let me copy this, and I think this is already in the vManage. Let me go and quickly delete this as well from that. So I can go here and I can search for that. You can see, and it is attached as well. That's a problem. So we need to detach, and then only we can, Okay, no problem. I'll do one thing. I'll change the name. Instead of basic, I will make basic underscore Sam underscore Ishwar, like that. So we can understand that we have created with the program. Okay. So let's go back here, and we have this is in. Let's do a small edit here. I can go here, and where we have the name, we'll go and change the name. So what's the name? The name is all SNMP basic. And if you go to the bottom, you can go and check all SNMP basic. This I'll change to Sam. That's the description, but new one. Control S. Okay. And now you can go here and see the backup is completed. Ishwar, you are happy now? You want to take backup?
Yeah.
Ishwar has told me that he want to take the backup of it. I have shown you two variation. One backup we have taken just for the configuration. And this backup is related to everything. Okay, so let's run that. I need to go to that folder where I have the program that is SDWAN something
And
REST API. Yep.
one quick question, Ratnesh.
Yep.
Like, suppose you have taken this backup, and suppose, like, due to some reason, like whatever, maybe irrespective of the reason, like, something goes wrong, and you want to restore back. I mean, you want to push this back. I mean, this configuration back up to devices. So, do you have any
Yes, we have that.
way?
Okay, so backup you want to push to vManage or any device?
Uh, Let us take, yeah, both the ways, like to all the device, or even particular related to particular site ID, something like
Because
that.
all the devices will not lose the configuration, correct?
Configuration, yes.
It will never happen. So say for example, if device will get rebooted or something, then you have the configuration at vManage. Because in vManage you
Correct. So
have a
we manage,
template, you can reattach that template, correct?
yes.
Now if vManage is running over VM and suppose if vManage will get lost, then
Yeah,
whenever
if you
the
have
vManage will,
cluster, yeah.
yeah. So whenever the vManage will come back up, you can restore. So like
Okay,
we have
suppose,
taken the backup, we have the keyword called restore as well. You can restore as well to the vManage.
okay. So that means like this backup should be somewhere in a storage server. Then once you in the VMNS cluster, if one VMNS goes down, then that file wherever we have in a storage server, that file you can restore back to other VMNS and you can
That's
run the show.
100% right. Yeah. So you can take
Okay.
the backup anywhere in local system as well, in local drive as well. As long as we have connectivity to that system to the vManage, it will restore. Okay.
And can we customize this like schedule kind of thing?
Yes. We have the code, we can do it.
Okay.
Because we are running the code, correct? So you can change the code, you can customize it. You can give my name as well in the code.
Okay.
That's kidding. Yeah, why not? Says in the open forum, Cisco has given to use this, so you can customize it. SNMP and basic and one. Oops, I should give the JSON dot JSON. So what it is telling that this folder is not in this location, and I'm going to show you to change the location as well, how we can do it. But I don't want to change the main program because maybe later on it will be difficult for you to create the same one, or maybe. So I'll do one thing, I'll create one new program, and this new program I'll say new create .py something. And then what I can do here is that the folder location that you have, you can give any folder name, okay, where you have all the JSON. I can remove that because anyways I want to push only one file. So this is the JSON file. It will ask me as a input. You can see this will ask you as an input. So now you can go and enter. Now it should take that particular. Still it is. Oh, I am running. I'm not running the new one. So we have created new program. Say new dot create, and then I should go and give the 198. Oops, 181.10, and then the JSON is this name. Enter. Okay, so what problem it has? It is telling there is no file name this. Okay, no problem. I will go and see that where I have saved this new file. So it is there, all session basic one. It is there inside the REST API all. Okay, so let me check the name. Should have the correct name, otherwise it will never work. So I can see here that it is not saved as a JSON file, you know, and then it should be in the JSON format, but let me just for curiosity. I'm using this. So what error it is telling that VH, CS are running mixing to create CS and VH. It's not possible, etc. So it is telling that such type of template is there, and it is not allowing us to create same type of template mixing of both and etc. But just wait on, hold on. So you can do one thing. Whenever you're saving those templates, you save as a JSON dot JSON. Okay, and then let's try one more time. You can go, oops, you can go here and enter. Yep. So now it is giving this error because of the template that we are copying and we are using like this. But don't worry, we have one more program called delete the templates. Let's see. You want to delete all custom feature templates? Yes. Again, do you really want to delete all these that you are seeing here in the list? Yes. Now it is showing somewhere you can see 400 is the error, but 200 is a success. Why 400 error means? That means it is attached. So if it is attached, it will never get deleted. Okay. So that's the reason it is not deleting. But yeah, when you are doing this, then you can. I'll show you the other way as well. But yeah, you have multiple ways to do it with the program. Because I have taken the backup, so I can show you the restore process as well. So once it will delete everything, whatever it can delete, like whatever is 200 you're seeing is a success code. So it is going on, going on, going on. Let him delete, and then we will verify as well inside vmanage. Yep. So now we can go back here and let me delete this, refresh this. You'll find that those templates who are attached, somewhere I can see that they are not attached. Maybe they are referenced to some other template, but mostly the templates who are not in use, they got removed. And that's actually, one good thing in operation. So we are getting sometimes these use cases that whatever templates are not attached, delete it just to do the cleanup of vmanage. You can use this function to do the cleanup, because if the templates are attached, they will not get detached. But before doing this cleanup, make sure that you have the backup. Now how many templates we have here? You can see 46. It's showing 46 rows. And other thing is that it has deleted all the custom made. That's the non-default. Custom made templates it has deleted. Okay, so 46. Now what I'm going to do here is, let's do the backup, the restore. Okay, so we can go to the folder called sastre, and then we can go and do the Python, and then the SDWAN, and then the restore, or let's see the help. So here you can see that you have the task, and that task is restore. So restore all, or like you can do like this. So say verbose restore all. What happened? So backup is not found. Now I can see when we are doing the restore, it is assuming that we should have this file, but we don't have this. No problem. But these things we can change inside the code. You have the option, you can change the file name and all those things. So what we'll do here, we'll go to the data, and first of all, you can make the copy of this as well. I'll change the name. Okay, I'll change that name like this. And then let's try one more time. Now it is asking the address. Admin. So what happened? Uh, you can see here, I am showing you the
Now it's
problems as
looking
well.
for the original backup name.
Yeah, so no problem. We'll do one thing. We'll copy and we'll rename and we can paste, correct? So paste. Let's do that. Oops. I'll do one thing. I'll paste here and then I'll go and rename that. These things are actually very easy in Linux, copy, paste, and all those things. If you're using Linux machine, then it's actually very easy to perform these copy, paste, movement, all those tasks. Why it is not moving the file? Maybe it is open somewhere. So some of the files that we have opened, maybe that is causing issue to copy this. But anyways, I'll try one more time. Let's go back here. What I want here, I need one more copy. Okay, let me try. Okay, so this is the name. And can I paste? So this is the name it is looking for, correct? And
Yes.
then I'll create one more folder. And that folder name, I can give this name that initially it asked. But this is, this is not the name actually. It is exactly looking for this only. Let me see. Let me try one more time. It should run actually. So while it is running this program, it is telling that you don't have this working directory. So let's do this thing. Let's see. I can give the working directory location as well, correct? So we have that option. You can go to the help and you can see that we can go and give the work directory and then we can go and give the name. This is the name. Let me check this thing. A tag is required. You should go and give all as well. But yeah, when you're making, when you watch this recording, you can copy these commands, because again, you don't need to spend this much time. So now you can see that starting restore. From where to where you can see? From this backup location to vmanage IP. Okay. So it's a start this loading process and let's see. It should take the backup. Maybe it will take some time, 5 minutes. But this is the way that you can load the configuration. And it is working because we have used this thing in the production as well. So this is nothing that it will get failed. Meanwhile, guys, if you have any question, please feel free to ask.
So with this backup and restore,
Hmm.
can you summarize what the backup can take and the restore, what it can do, or what can really be restored, and the deletion, what can be deleted, what can't be deleted?
Yes, everything. And they have very nice document actually, if you go here to this link and you can see the documentation, the amount of information that they have given here. So you can see here, task, then what are the things you can do, then how you can achieve all these tasks, everything you can see. And you can see how to use this, all the commands, everything you can see nicely documented. Now, some of the features that you are seeing here, you're not seeing here. Why? Because this is one of the licensed, licensed type of package. Uh, for free, you have 4 options that you can take the backup, you can do the restore, etc. Okay. Okay. Anyways, you can spend some time on this particular tool. This is good tool to take the backup, to take the upload, restore, and migrate, and one other function was there. So 4 function it is doing, but in terms of backup, it is one of the nice tool we have to take the backup. Okay, so you can copy this code and you can play around with this. It's a nice one. And apart from that, whatever this tool can't do, for those things we have different programs, so we can achieve our task with those programs as well. All right, guys, you have any further question? See, it is going on, you can see here, and maybe it will take some time. Meanwhile, if I go back here, you can see it was 46. If I refresh this, it should increase. See, it becomes 73, 75, you can see. So number is increasing. That means your restore process is going on. Correct? Shall we take one 5-minute break? Let me resume the recording. I'll start with a small. I have 3 interesting program. Let me start with a small and then big and big. So I have one. Let me go back to my main folder. That is SDWAN REST API. And then I have one program called vManage APIs. You can always go to the help section and you can see that what are the things you can do. So attached devices related to template, control, stat, all these functions are actually small, but they are going to give you nice information. So for example, if I start with system status, and this particular program, you can use it in your production from today onwards. If you want, you can use it. So you can go and check the system status, and then you have to give the system IP, say 10.1.0.1, and we'll see the result. So what it is telling that your host, that's the IP, is uptime, version, memory used, and CPU used. It's like small information but good information. We often looking for the CPU, memory, version, uptime. Correct? Likewise, you can go and check the interface status. So I can go here and I can change this. Oops. To interface status for this particular guy, and you can see the interface. It's like show IP interface brief, interface IP, and so these informations that we are seeing here we can club together. You know that we have done in day 3. So it will ask you which IP you are looking for the system information interface status. You can club. So here this done, this done. Device list, we already know it will print the list of the devices. Device counter. So let me show you the device counter. I can go back here and I can show you the device counter. What does it mean? Device and then counters for this particular device. So OMP peer down, VA smart connection, BFD and BFD. So basically it is telling you both the data plane and control plane and the OMP connection, correct? So this is BFD is nothing but your data connection. OMP is your VA smart connectivity, correct? And then your VA smart connection. Then you can go and check the device list. This we have done earlier. It will give a nice tabular format of the device ID, system IP, etc. Then finally, let me show you two more functions there we have. So we check the system interface, device list, device counter, then detach and attach. Remember, attach and detach. Let me before doing this attach detach, I can show you the control status. So I can still go here and show you the control and the status. So you can see this the control connection status and last updated. Correct. Now we want to see the attached devices. So I can go here and I can show you the attached devices. Let's always check the help. And should spell it correct. Devices. So it is asking about the attached devices and then the template and the template ID, correct? So this is something like retrieve and return the device associated with the template. You can simply go and run like this also, I think. Yeah, you have to give the template ID here. So let me see if I can give the template ID. Otherwise, I have to get that template ID from some other program. That's why I need to some little bit arrangement of this particular these programs. Okay, no problem. I can show you this output because three program I have this in I have in this folder. One is vmanage API. It's very important. Vmanage API. One is vmanage config API. This is a little bit advanced. Okay. So now if you run this, because I need the template ID. So you have the template list. I can go here and I can go back and I can get the template list from here. Say template list, but I can move this function here in this or some other things. So template list. Okay, I'm doing a little bit wrong here. So just give me a second. I can go to vmanage APIs and then the template list. Okay, it is giving you all the template list that whatever we have. Now I need this template ID, correct? To run in other programs. So attached device, and if you go and check the help, so it is asking me about the template and the UUID. So template and the UUID. For example, I'll check this DC guy. So you can see that you have this particular template whose name is DCV Edge. It is attached with two devices, this device and this device, whose host IDs are this. Correct? Now, what we want. Now, I want to detach. So let me check that. So I have the detach. So it is asking about the target text ID of that device, the target whatever ID, you can see the ID, host ID, and then the system IP to be detached, correct? And here you can see the help as well. So we manage detach target ID, system IP like this. So before doing this detach, I just wanted to show you here in the device template. For this TC, you can see here two devices are attached, correct? So now we can go back here and we can use this function of detach, and then you can use the target, correct? And then you can go and use the target ID. Target ID is nothing but this guy here, and then you can go and use the sys IP, and that is nothing but 10101. Attempting to detach template, let's see. It is trying to detach the template for DC1 VH1 um, inside this particular template. This template name is DC template. This template name you can see here if I scroll a little up. DCVH is the name of the template. Okay, it is trying. So meanwhile it is doing its work, you can see that we check the system, interface, device list, device counter, controller status, attached devices, and then finally we are checking this function to this particular program. That program is vmanage underscore API. And let me go back here, and if I can go and refresh this page, you can see here one is gone. So if I go and refresh, see DCVH initially 2 devices are there. Now you can see only one because it has done its work. Still, I think it is change configuration mode to CLI. You can see. Okay, so I have shown you how you can detach the template as well.
So after it detached, then it changed from vmanage mode to CLI mode.
Yes, that's right. Because then you can do changes from the CLI. Correct?
Okay. Yeah.
Great. Like you have the automation. Suppose if you have good amount of devices to do the detach, then you can use for loop or while loop, and then you can loop it. Correct? Okay. Now let's see the other vmanage API I have. It's a little bit advanced. Vmanage config.
Can you
Yeah,
attach the same device back? Or
that's
we have already done that?
okay. So the device that we have done the detach. Yes, why not? So I have done the detach. Let's see how we can attach it as well with the program. Right? Let's see. I have I have the functions for that. I can show you that. So let's go back here. Vmanage. So this particular section that you are seeing here, vmanage config API is this is little bit advanced to do some more operations. Okay. So what operations this can do here? You can see. You can activate policy, you can do the app route, modify color, deactivate policy. You can check this is actually related to policy. Okay, this particular API is related to the policy. So you can activate the policy, you have the vsmart policy and you want to activate it. You can activate it. Uh, you have you want to modify the app route color. You may be using MPLS, you want internet, you can do it. You want to deactivate the policy, you can do it. You can go and check the policy list. That's the vsmart policy. You can go and check it. Template list we have already seen. So it's very much like self-explanatory, correct? These things you can do it, but let me show you all those things. I'll come back to your question as well, how to attach it. Just give me 2 minutes. Let me complete this. So Python vmanage APIs and then activate the policy. And then you can see which policies. I have one long list of policies in the dcloud, and that you have to give the name of the policy. So for example, if you go here and if you can check the policies, you can see everything is false here. I'll do one thing, I'll go and I'll activate this policy. So I can copy the name here. It is false at the moment. You can go here, you can give the name, you can put this, and then behind the scene it is working. So it is telling the policy UUID is this, and you can go here, and if you give some time, it may take some time to, you will find that this status will become active, means true instead of false. Successfully activated the VS Smart policy. Now if you refresh the page, you can see it become true. So now your policy is activated. Likewise, you can deactivate it. It's very easy. You can go and check the list of the policies. You can go and check the template list as well. If you want to modify the app route color, you can modify from the program itself as well. And generally, we are doing this from the vManage itself. Okay. Any questions so far? It's good.
Yeah, good.
All right. So let's come back to the.
Good.
Yeah, yeah, Sam.
No, I think it's what is.
You're telling. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, good, Akash. Yeah.
Thank you. Now you can go here and check the one more program I have, and that's the SDWAN CLI. This is also very interesting. You can go here and you can see what are the things you have, and in this program you will see, so we have BFD, control, device, IPsec, all those things, but you can uh, you can see here that you can go and monitor, see details, monitor. You can create, edit, delete. Okay, so somewhere you'll find that you have the post method as well. So template, you can go and you can manage the device and feature templates, list, and so I'm just focusing on the template section because we are dealing with template. You can go here and you can check the help. What are the things you can do with a template? You can see template. We know that we have two template. One is device template, one is feature template. So device template, you can create, you can delete. Okay, so I can go here and I can go to the, say, device, and then I want to create, like that. You can go in depth. So let's see something that it is showing me some error. One second, give me one moment. Yep. So you have delete, you can list. These things we have already seen. That's why I'm not going in this. I'm just looking for one thing that Sham as well. Attachment of device. I think I have that function. I'm just checking in which function it was there. But anyways, once we are in this location, I'm not deleting anything, but you have this delete function. You can go and delete, and obviously you have to give the name what you want to delete. Fail to delete the template none. You have to give the name of that particular template that you want to delete. So at the moment, I'll do one thing quickly. Let's check this. So we can go to template and we can create one copy. Let me create the copy. Say just one. You can see that just one got created because whenever you are deleting template, it should not be attached, correct? Delete just one. Unexpected argument. Let me see here. You can go to the delete and you can check the help. Okay, you have to give the template ID. It will not delete like this. So what you can do here, you can go and check the device and show. And let's do like this. Okay. So you can go to the device, you can go and do the list. It will tell you what device templates you have. So here you can see the test guy here. You can go to the delete and you can give this guy name, who's is test, like this. So copy, let me copy this, paste here, enter. I think I'm getting some extra. Okay, I should give the template ID, correct? So you have to do like this, and these things you can create notes when you watch this recording. So I should go and give the template ID like this. Successfully deleted. Now if you obviously, oops, if you see here in the list itself, it will be gone. So test is gone, correct? So like that you can delete them. There's no problem on deleting that device. And let me see, the attachment option is there. So we have the delete, we can delete it, we can see that. Then let's see this show function. Again, you have to give the template ID show and then the template ID. So let's see. So UUID, template ID, all these are very important. I'm just showing you this template in the JSON format. Okay, you just play around with all these programs that we have. Okay, because it will give you good amount of information. Only thing I haven't covered at this point of time is to attach. Correct. Let's see the attach, how we can attach a device with a template. And other thing I should do that all these function I should put in the same program. So you should not check this there, this there. So that thing I will do. I will merge most of the program related to template, and I'll make this template program really powerful. Okay. So what I will do, at least the vmanage API and vmanage config API, I can merge. Okay. And then this SD-WAN CLI that you're seeing, I can merge it, and then I should add one more function here that's related to attach, because I thought there is attach is there in this template.
Yeah, I think the attach function was the same PY that you did use for detach.
Yes, you're right.
It's the
So
same.
I will
It's the
I will
same.
go there and I'll check that. Yep, that's correct. So before going there, the last thing here is the related to feature, and here you can see that in feature you can go and you can see list, show, create, delete. So those options you have related to feature template. Already I have shown you how you can create the feature template in bulk as well. Okay, so you can use that function, but this is also okay. Let's try to do it. So feature, and then I can go and check the list. First of all, let's see all this. There are lot feature templates are there. See, oh wow. In production, you can see how big that list will be. So then we can go here and then we can go and do this create and help. So we have this only these options at this point of time. You can create the banner, system, VPN engines. That's okay because it is actually coded inside the program and the file. But we have better option to create the feature template rather than this. So better we should focus more on that program that I have shown you. Okay, the last thing related to template and device. I want to see here that also create function is not there. It's okay. Let me quickly go back to the 1 second to the SAS tree, and let me see that do we have anything related to attach here. So I can go and do help here, and you can see that you have the task. No, you don't have. You have backup, restore, delete, and migrate. Then let me go back. Then we have used the attach and detach that was related to vManage API. So I can go here and vManage. Oops, I should go to SDWAN REST API folder and then Python vManage APIs. Here you can see. So we have detach and we have attach devices, correct? So I
Yes.
can go and I can see the attached devices. Help. So we need the UUID to attach. Okay. So I'll do one thing. I'll go and do the template and I'll copy the UUID. And let's do one thing. We have created one new template called test. I think that I have deleted by mistake. So anyways, I'll go to this particular UUID. That's a DCVH and I'll provide that. So here somewhere template and the UUID of the template, and oof, done. See how fast this is. And if I refresh this counter should show you 2. It's showing, but I can't see anything here. Okay, so where I have attached, let me quickly check what message it was. DC1VH2. Host ID is this. I haven't got any failure message as well. That's okay. We can wait. Let's give him some time. And no, it will not take this much time. DC1, I can see DC1 VH2, and it is telling actually it is not attaching, it is telling that with this template which device is attached. So the attach function is missing at this moment, but no problem. Let's see if we have any other thing as well. I don't think so. That so what it will tell you that we manage API. If you go and check the function here, attached devices, retrieve and
It will
return
show.
device associated. It is not attaching actually, but it is telling us the information which is attached.
Yes.
So one thing we can do here, let's go back to the program. This is vManage API. Let me go back to that program. Let's do it quickly. So I can go here and we can go to vManage APIs and here. What is this? Your backup file could be. Can I cancel this? Okay, great. And I'll not disturb this function because it is working fine. I'll take a backup and inside backup I'll do the modification. So say vManage APIs and then the new or maybe backup underscore. So we have this new function where we can play around. What we want to add one function called attach instead of detach, correct?
Yes.
So let's do it. So you can see this attach detach function, and we can copy this. CLI.add underscore command and attach. Okay, and then make some space here. Put that, go up.
Ratnesh, sorry for interruption.
Yep.
You carry on. I need 2 minutes break because somebody is on my doorstep. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Please carry on.
Yeah. Thank you.
Meanwhile, I'll edit attach. So attach like this. All right. Attempting to attach the template. So payload. What we want. Device ID, system ID. That's okay. And then I want to attach with a template. Template config device mod. Okay. That's okay. URL is device action status. The only thing I need here is the exact API who will do the attach function. Okay, let's continue. Let's see. While the URL response 200 push the summary is still done. Success. Okay. Print failure. Okay. So all these messages are good to me. Uh, Only thing we need here is one API that will do the attach function for us to not detach. So let's quickly see here in the API doc. API docs. And you can go and check the template section here. So you can go and use the template. Oops, not here. So still loading. Let him load. Okay, so template. Now here you can see that you should have the post method configuration, the template. What are the things we have? Let's see. Device template, obviously we should be inside device template. And then what you want attach the device template. Create device template, no. Attach the device template. This is the guy, correct? And what are the methods? What are the things you need here? Let's quickly see. So it is telling to attach body function with the post method. You need some body here in the payload to do the attachment, correct? Okay, and you can see the nice thing here. Let me quickly scroll up. So here you can see that you have the attach and you have the detach. There is no much difference in attach and detach. So only the API will change. So now if you go here where we are changing, you can see the API and this is for detach, correct? So I'm not seeing anything related to detach here. Let me quickly see. Detach. Cool, no problem. Otherwise, I'll use that API to do the detachment, to do the attachment. Sorry. Let's see. Let's come. So you have the target. That's a target ID, and you have the system ID. I think this should work. This should work. Let's see. Okay, template config device mode CLI. Let's quickly check that template mode device CLI template config. So you can see template/config. Can't see this. Why? No problem. Template. Seems they are the old APIs. Okay, now leave it. Attach the CLI. I think this will work. Let's use this
Yeah,
API.
I think that should work.
Yeah. Okay. So we can go here and the URL will be this. Let me go scroll. Okay. So I think we are okay with this. We can go back here and now we can go and check our Python and new vmanage where I have saved that file. So let me really see where it got saved. It is saved in the SDWAN Python REST API. Okay, so we can go and check the same folder. You can go and do Python and the backup vmanage and you can check the help function here. So you should see all the function and it will add one more function called attach. Okay, so let's do that. It's not showing here. So when we have added this here, attach, what you need to do, what function you need to change. So we have defined that attach here in the definition. That's 100% correct. And I need to give some these things as well. So you can scroll a little down. Wait till the space here. And this is the way that you can edit. You can just take few code of copy the code and then you can work with that. And if you see this detach, let me see, should not be any other place. So yes, it is not there. Small program. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm back, Ratnesh.
Thank you. So we have created one attach and this should change the notes as well. So if you can go here on the top, you can see that it should change this also. Attach. Okay. And then go and use it. So py attach help. We created the help function as well here. So what it is telling that if you want to attach, you can use the target IP and this. We have done this thing earlier and I can use this here and I can go and use here as, let me use the backup. Oops. I should copy that. Let me quickly copy that UUID and all those stuffs. Yep. From here and from here to here and then I can go and just give me a moment. It is going on. Okay, so now you can go to Python and vmanage backup vmanage API that we have created. Backup vmanage API and the rest of the things I can copy and paste from here. So copy and paste, enter. It's just telling that they don't have no such option called template, or option is not there. Yeah, I need to check this function completely. So I'll do one thing. I'll work on this. Actually, this is not the template ID. It is the system ID. Okay. So give me a moment. I can go here and I can go and check the. I think this function will not work because I need the template ID, and then I want to connect that template ID with the system IP. But this is seems to be the device ID in this particular function. That will not work. So Sam, I'll work on this attachment function and I will update you on that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. But the rest of the things I have covered, and one thing is pending from my side is to attach the template. But apart from that, I have covered everything.
Yeah. Yeah.